What's up, it's Ozzy, the best rap analyzer here from all over the flat earth. Also supporter of the Sad Nibba Hours movement. When I'm down in the dumps, I too enjoy watching random out of context cartoon scenes filled with vaporwave filters while lo-fi music plays in the background. I shed a tear every time. I smile on the outside, but deep down I'm a tortured, depressed, pathetic individual who makes TikToks in my spare time. To hammer the point home of how unique and different I am from every single other person in this world, if I was an item off the Taco Bell menu, I would have to be a beefy 7-layer burrito, because there's so many layers to me. I'm not like these other millions of fake depressed edgy teens. In the words of the great Atlantis philosopher Tuchanicus, quote, "I'm different, yeah, I'm different," end quote. I couldn't have said it any better, but now that you know I'm an honorary emo kid, let's get to some Rawr XD lyrics. So starting off, we got a rapper who raps about so many different topics, Juice WRLD. This time for a change, he raps about an issue that he rarely raps about, females. On the song Robbery, he says, quote, "She told me put my heart in the bag and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from her love, I'm not so fast. So I'm making it worse." Wow, Juice WRLD has never once talked about heartbreaks ever. I'm glad to see him evolving and stepping out of his bubble. These lyrics actually make me reminisce on my past Roblox relationship, a long relationship of a month or so. So you can say it was pretty serious. But instead of putting my heart in the bag, I had to put some Robux in the bag. So basically, we've been through the same situations. So basically, I'm Juice WRLD confirmed. If you couldn't crack this hidden symbolism, this song is titled Robbery, right? So stay with me. Rather than it being a GTA heist, it's about this woman stealing his heart, which is obviously a symbolism for his inner feelies. Juice then talks about running away from her love, but because of all the lean and now being shaped like Kirby, he isn't able to escape her love. So, quote, "making it worse." And how dare anyone have the audacity to say storytelling is a dying art. After that, we have unfortunately the late XXXTentacion on the song Sad with the lines, quote, "Who am I? Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go." These lyrics have been used millions of times for Simpson edits and Fortnite montages to the delight of every self-diagnosed, depressed 12-year-old. But here we have X basically saying, if you leave me no choice but to commit suicide. Is there anything more emo than the classic tale of being left by a girl and then as a result committing senboku? It's just like my favorite anime, Romeo and Juliet. These lyrics are really relatable. I've had a similar story to these lyrics, to the extent of having to see a therapist. And what happened was my pet wolf in Minecraft unfortunately died. Drop an F unless you support animal cruelty. And although he is gone, I still feel him inside of me, in my soul. At the moment of losing him, I too was someone who, quote, was afraid to let go. So I decided to jump off the ledge and commit sewer slide. And did I mention I had diamond armor? Please, no sympathy, just donate to my GoFundMe. But trust me when I say I can definitely relate to this song. After that, we have the artist with the best face tats, Lil Xan, on the song Betrayed. And he goes on to say, quote, "I opened up, I sold my soul for a good price, out of sight." A lot of woke conspirators are quick to say that, oh, Lil Xan sold his soul to the devil. And how else would you explain his popularity? This isn't true. Fortunately for you, I'm here and I know the true story. Lil Xan did sell his soul, but not to the devil. He sold his soul to Chester Cheeto, the cheetah on the cover of the Hot Cheeto bag. After his unfortunate Hot Cheeto overdose of the century, he made a deal with the Hot Cheeto level 99 mob boss, Chester Cheetos, giving up his soul in return for continuing to bless our ears with tons and tons of hits he drops constantly. This spicy deal is what he is alluding to with his recently lines of popping the trunk and selling his soul lines. After that, we have the Hawaiian Punch poster child, Trippie Redd. On the song Taking a Walk, he says, quote, "So they think I want to die because my doors are suicide. Bet my coffin would be nice. Stuff that bitch up with some ice." Wow, thanks for that clarification, Trippie. So you're not suicidal, the car doors are suicidal. Papa bless your suicidal car doors. I can't imagine the pain of having to hear your goat yodeling throughout the rides. Moving on, Trippie alludes to death with the coffin line, but on a positive note, it's going to be iced out coffin at least, and filled up with pictures of Bad Baby, I'm assuming. But hopefully it's also soundproof so that you don't have to hear any ghost trippy music haunting our ears. Because as we all know, ear pain is where the real sadness comes from. But with Trippie Redd already looking into the future of the type of coffin he would like to be placed in, everyone also knows his plans of being buried at the epicenter of the emo kingdom, a Hot Topic store. Next to the gauges and lip-piercing aisle, of course. In the mind of the great Trippie Redd, that would be, as the hentai connoisseurs say, kawaii. All in all, with the whole emo wave taking over hip-hop recently, there's been a lot of artists coming out riding this wave, which makes total sense, especially with how popular this subgenre has been getting. I mean, we definitely need more mental health / depression self-awareness, as well as Simpson edits and Fortnite montages. So there's the reason why it's becoming so popular, especially when it comes to the youth of today, but no need to thank me for this sophisticated, in-depth breakdown, because not all emo heroes wear eyeliners and capes. But that's about it. Let me know what you think about these songs. Like, comment, sub. I'm Ozzy, and I'm out.